Checkmate. Is Biden done? Trump strikes back. Military op on deck. Surprise sting. We have a clear path. Trump is moving fast. After enacting a state of emergency, tens of thousands of troops descend upon Washington. Trump remaining the commander-in-chief of the military, with a 50% approval rating, seems to be gaining control of the narrative. Whether Q is a group of patriots attempting to save America from within or without, or whether they are a deep state counterintelligence coup, bunch of shills setting up vulnerable, psychologically imbalanced people, we must examine all intelligence, all information, and balance out the facts in order to get a clear picture of what is going on and why these events have been so accurately predicted a year or two ago. Let's look at post 4404. After Red 1, Twitter removal, POTUS Twitter removal, it seems like we have then triggered Red 2, a central communications blackout. Twitter and social media has begun purging all users, anybody questioning the official narratives stating, and also they are going as far as purging other businesses working together to racketeer against Parler and many others in suppressing free speech. Trigger Red 4, witnessing the military setup in key locations under guise of citizen riot control. The National Military Command Center activated and waiting to see what the instruction is from the Secretary of Defense will be coming up. What is interesting, Trump takes down, plunges social media giants right after they staged and coordinated these riots on their platforms. This is why European countries and Mexico and others are calling to ban Facebook and Twitter from the Google Play Store. Genius? It seems so. Just as Q people have warned of POTUS Twitter removal and the communications blackout, it is very interesting to note how other drops are beginning to make sense once these events occurred. Interesting enough, whatever this Q is, we must not ignore this information. It pieces together a lot of things which now begin to make sense. After events and dates have occurred, Trump has figured out a method in taking down the infrastructure of the deep state. Just like a set of dominoes, watching the whole social media apparatus implode upon itself, just as the voter fraud system has. After failed attempts in organizing a coup on their own platforms, it is social media who is beginning to become deplatformed themselves. Let's take a look at post 525. Goodbye, Jack. Watching Twitter destroy itself, Jack understands he messed up and he constantly apologizes, whether it's in the Senate hearings or whether it's on his stupid post. You may think that Twitter ran the show until the right timing, until the trigger was hit. The detonations have went off as the army of whistleblowers are on standby, willing to deliver the death blow in the midst of Mexico and other countries threatening Twitter for its fascist attempts and trying to take down freedom of speech. Checkmate. Interesting enough, Joe Biden's military protection personnel names itself Checkmate. Why did Biden hire Checkmate? Why did Trump amend the presidential executive order barring investments linked to China and the CCP? And why did he send a letter to Pelosi warning her as she is running like a chicken with her head cut off, looking for her laptop, being told on record she committed treason when she told the military not to listen to POTUS orders? The cards are coming down hard. You know Trump supporters are pro-police, so why do we see Antifa arrested wearing MAGA hats after filming and documenting their operation online. These people aren't that smart. They are predictable, and the trap has been set. Everything is lining up in place. The military and National Guard are under full POTUS control because we are in a state of emergency and concession is not on the table. There will be much change coming shortly. Much will be uncovered very fast. Stay tuned for the latest intelligence updates as we enter the eye of the storm.